Welcome to Coffee Chat with me, Daniel Lekwene, Senior Operations Manager for ISON based in the Randburg offices. I want to take you through a journey of one of my campaigns. We started this journey of servicing government in 15 January 2021. We started with the campaign in itself. So you would recall in 2020, the whole world was impacted with COVID, and all governments had to put in measures in place as we now needed to be, not able to operate as we normally would in the world of work. A lot of us were asked to stay at home. But governments also at the same time placed a lot of restrictions, but one of them also governments had to create funding for those who are actually distressed during the time because of unemployment, etc. In our case in South Africa, the president made an announcement in April 2020 to say the government will provide a SRD grant of 350 rands, and this grant would be to assist those South Africans who find them in those distressful situations. In December 2020, the agreement was finally reached with ISON to then provide these services to government. So we, at a very short time period, had to set up a call center of 300 call center agents, set up training, set up systems, and then be able to actually run the business. And as ISON, we managed to make it to the top 3. And we are the best footing because we've been offering the services and we've been meeting targets throughout the 3 years. So we are the best footing to actually now be awarded with a 3-year contract starting from the 1st of December 2023 up until the end of 2026. So we then started taking over operations. Immediately we had some challenges. Challenge number 1 is that we needed to deal with a backlog of emails, approximately about 600,000 emails that have not been responded to since the president made the announcement. We had to also respond to social media issues that were coming through because there's a lot of social media teams and a lot of fraud also taking place at the same time. Then we had to deal with the call volumes. Remember I said 60 million South Africans? It meant that on monthly basis, we had plus minus 500,000 calls that as ISON call center, we needed to answer. We are implementing the social media, so all your digital, so that we can deflect the volume of calls to alternative channels. We want to service our customers, our government customers, through WhatsApp, through using, robotics. And that's the piece of work that we are now focusing on with the digital team headed by Moritz. Before end of this year, we then have implemented WhatsApp, and we've also structured a proper back office functionality so that there's not so much dependency on voice, and we start to move functions to alternate. And with alternate, obviously, it also gives you more availability from your customers, so you're not restricted from a 7:30 to 4:30. You can implement different shifts so that when those beneficiaries or customers call us or when they write to us, we are able to then service them at their preferred time. Now we are creating continuation of jobs for those 300 agents. And remember, it's not just agents, you also have support staff. Your team leaders, your managers, your quality assurance, your workforce schedulers, etc. All these people, human resources, were involved in the background, also then supporting. So every time the president says we are extending the grant, it then meant we are able then to also continue offering those employees continued employment. We still want to continue having, government saying, ISON, you are a partner of choice. So we are not stopping from making sure that we offer and deliver on service, and not just deliver, but as ISON, we exceed all our targets. And at the same time, look already now for new opportunities in other government businesses, so that as ISON, like I said earlier on, we then continue to be a service provider of choice.